Thank you for watching Roo TV.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Roo TV. I'm Jocelyn Summers.
And I'm Alexandria Ersman.
We have finally received an update on which games Kansas City will be hosting in the 2026 World Cup. Kansas City will host 6 games, including 4 group stage games, 1 round of 32, and 1 quarterfinal game. The group stage games are scheduled for June 16th, 20th, 25th, and 27th in the summer of 2026. This will be the first time the men's tournament has played games in the United States since 1994. Now, let's head into the den with Zach.
Welcome back into the den. I'm Zach Gunter. Roo's men's basketball stayed at home this week, taking on the South Dakota Coyotes, Denver Pioneers, and St. Thomas Tommies. Kansas City started their 3-game stretch with an 81-57 beatdown on South Dakota. In their game against Denver, which they won 85-71, the Roos held the Pioneers' star guard and the nation's leading scorer, Tommy Bruner, to a season-low 12 points. The Roos would end up losing their second game against St. Thomas this season, 71-56. The men now hold a record of 10-14, 4-5 in the Summit League, as they head on a 2-game road stretch, taking on North Dakota State in Fargo, North Dakota, and the North Dakota Fighting Hawks in Grand Forks, North Dakota. Meanwhile, the women's basketball team took to the road, competing against the Yotes in Vermillion, South Dakota, the Pioneers in Denver, Colorado, and the Tommies in St. Paul, Minnesota. The team lost all 3 games, but that trends with their season, as the Roos are 8-3 at home and only 1-9 on the road. They come back home for the next 2 games against North Dakota State on February 8th and North Dakota on February 10th. Next, Roos softball starts off its season this week in Hawaii. The team will play in the Paradise Classic, featuring teams such as BYU, Nevada, Ole Miss, Hawaii, and of course, Kansas City. The tournament kicks off on February 8th when the Roos take on BYU and Nevada. Earlier this week, the Kansas City Royals and shortstop Bobby Witt Jr. agreed to an 11-year, $288.7 million extension. The 23-year-old now holds claim to the largest contract in franchise history. Last season, Witt Jr. hit 30 home runs and got 49 stolen bases. He was a bright spot on an otherwise bleak season. Finally, the Kansas City Chiefs take on the San Francisco 49ers in the Super Bowl on Sunday. Chiefs running back Jerick McKinnon has come off of injured reserve, meaning that he could be ready for the big game. The team becomes all that much better when McKinnon is in. The game should be great, so don't forget to tune in. That's all I've got for you today. As always, go Chiefs and Roo up.
As February unfolds, we kick off Black History Month, a time to honor the impactful contributions of Black Americans. Locally, the Negro League Centennial is celebrated with free admission to the Baseball Museum, thanks to the support of the Kansas City Royals. For art enthusiasts, the Friends of Alvin Ailey showcase a multimedia program at the Gem Theater, intertwining live dance, visuals, and narrations to illuminate African American pioneers' history and legacy. Don't miss the cultural celebration. It's free to the public all month long.
UMKC hosts 9 historically African American sororities and fraternities. The students involved believe the UMKC community could step up the efforts to support Black History Month and Black students. The entire student body could be better at showing up to Black-led events, which would showcase their unity while helping Black students feel like they belong on campus, said Zeta Phi Beta member Angela Vita. Delta Sigma Theta sorority member Nadia Johnson voiced that the Divine Nine had direct cultural significance to Black History Month and African American culture as a whole. Her chapter wants to bring more history and programs to campus to help broaden the student and faculty view. In a statement made to Roo News, Johnson said, "Our ancestors and roots started in Africa, so our chants, strolls, and meetings, our cultural traditions, we have practiced for centuries. What the Divine Nine represents is deserving of appreciation and campus support."
Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and follow us on Instagram at RooTV UMKC. Roo up. They're gonna back that up.
UMKC News.